Okay. I gotta finish some stuff. Oh, Scotch is on. And Bear is on. Jeez. I'm glad to see Scotch on. In my head, I was like, oh, fuck. I don't think Scotch has been on here once since it started. It is nice to see Scotch. Yeah, I was thinking it would be funny to just have it up for the whole year. The other part of me is like, nah, I need to I feel like that's, I think it's funny, but I think random people who are going to watch a Twitch stream think it is very lazy and not funny. That's my worry, at least. All right, I gotta put some kind of roof on this room. We have to do another room too. Like that's gonna, well, actually, here, if we already know that this is going to, which book is not set right? Here we go. I don't have any blocks on me. Yeah, I need to get the next room going. Well, actually, the room, we're gonna have to go down a little bit in the hallway to avoid hitting that redstone at all. But that's okay. Here, let's go get some blocks and make another room. Whoops. Why not some waxed oxidized copper for the floor on this one? Why the hell not, you know? Maybe that's the walls. Yep. Oh yeah, what's over here? Ooh, all sorts of stuff. You know, let's get some netherrack in this next one. Let's make this next room look weird and evil, I think. Maybe a little netherrack on this one. I kind of like that. We'll make the next room look kind of nethery. No, I forgot to switch over. Thank you, though. Let me do that. Yeah, I'm just living up to the liar tag. Alright, chop this damn tree down. But yeah, hi everyone. I hope you're ready for some Minecraft while I ramble. I gotta think of things to ramble about though. I've been insane too. Like it's just hard to have things to talk about lately. I feel like I got nothing. I have nothing to say, and that's terrible. I gotta have some shit to say. Is that everything? Ain't no more wood in there, right? Ain't no more wood in there. What am I reading? Fuck, I'm not. I gotta start reading again. Right now I'm kind of reading nothing. Everything I've been reading lately has just been almost entirely politics. Either like current, not current events, but either like political history stuff or just like theory stuff. That's been like the only shit I've had lately. If I had a truck, what would I put in it? I think I would just move everything from my car into the truck, honestly. It's a bad answer. I'm sorry. I got nothing. Any podcasts? Nothing new. Libby and Charlotte's new podcast is fantastic. That's a good one. I still have to listen to the latest episode. But lately, I feel like the only regular podcast I listen to right now is probably Podcast About List. I think it's like one of the only ones. And like, I jump in and out of Chapo lately. Oh. Well, you know what? A bunch of the branches are gone, and the rest should go away on their own. I'll just help it out a little bit more real quick. Put the car in the truck. Now we're talking. Despite it being Libby. I'll have to check it out. My tolerance for lib shit, for lack of a better way to put it, has been at an all-time low. But that's also one of those, I'm like, I don't know. I was talking to someone earlier about that, where it's like I like to talk about politics. I hate to talk about politics on stream. And that's unfortunate, but I just do. And I wish I didn't, but I just kind of do. I feel like it's just like an anxiety generator, and the best case scenario, it's not too many people are mad at me. But that's the best case scenario. I don't think it I think it only hurts. I don't think it's good for anybody. Do I want this to be another hallway leading to the next room? Oh, I don't really matter. Okay. I'm gonna have this be just like a little 3-wide hallway. I just want to bypass all this stuff. At the range. I would not, unfortunately, have any range to do that at. There's only one range here, and they are... I think I could stream from there if I didn't speak and only had the camera downrange. I think that's the only way I could stream from there. Okay. I probably shouldn't have been using that because I don't have any more of it. You know? I'll have it switched to something else as we're going. What about this waxed oxidized copper? Honestly, looks quite nice. No, I've never been paintballing or airsofting. Freaks show up anyway. That's not really my biggest worry. Freaks are kind of just a thing I have to deal with every day. Yeah, I feel bad because I know I'm just a little prickly lately, but like I can never get into politics because or rather, I don't like to get into politics on stream because I feel like while most people like are kind of generally same pagey, I also know that almost everyone on Twitch is a liberal, and I don't need liberals mad at me. Not saying I'm trying to appeal to everybody, but I do feel like I need to appeal to more people or I'm going to have no money. That is definitely a way I feel lately. I need a way to drag people back in. So I'm not going to build this whole room out yet. In fact, maybe I don't need to do this. Maybe it should just be a flat wall here. Yeah. I'm gonna break this shit. Cool. Let me go pick a bunch of it up. Centrist mode stream. Yeah, no, it's one of those, like, I feel bad, but if it's not people like getting testy with me, which honestly is like the least bad of it because I feel like I can handle it well, but people in chat start to nitpick each other to death, and that's when I'm like, all right, let's not talk about this shit, please. If only so you people will stop talking to each other about it. And it's also like I try to have my place be that's where I feel bad about the fact that I've been in like a terrible mood lately is I know my place. I know Twitch for a lot of people is like, oh, let me escape from all the terrible shit going on. And then they come here and I'm either like in a bad mood or I'm talking about politics. Both are not good for that. Okay. So I got to decide what the next lectern puzzle is going to be. Let's look at some paintings and figure it out. What's got me on this kick? I think it's because I'm sober. I think it's because I'm sober and turned 40. It's a mixture of sober, turned 40, state of the world is kind of dismal. You know, yeah. It's like what I feel like that's kind of it. I have to find a painting that has a rhyme that I want to use. Let me try some 3. I think my problem is I can't really discern anything on any of these. Like, I don't know what this is. It's just like a bunch of colors, you know? Hey, Casey. This works. I think it could be like peak, snow. I think it's a mountain range at least. Peak or snow. This one's like just statues. I don't know what else to call that. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I think Apollo does plan on doing that, making a video out of it. I think making a video is the ultimate goal. I'm trying to decide. I guess I could have the next one also be 4. I feel like they should get harder though. Maybe this one should be 5. Everything I'm thinking is either 4 letters or 6 letters. We could do another 4-letter one, I guess. Let me look at more paintings. Skull. Well, skull's too easy. How about twins? TWINS. I think twins is a pretty good one. Okay. So for that, I would need 10 lecterns. I need to essentially just build all the redstone I just built for the other one. But that was a few days ago, so now I've forgotten all of it. I've forgotten all of it. The siblings were dating. Yeah. I can put these closer if I stagger the redstone a little bit. Like if I raise some of them and lower some others. But I think I'm just going to stick to this because it's simple and works. I do need to go get more cobblestone, though. Don't have enough of that. I think I have some inside over here. Fuck, all this is roofed off now. I forgot. Oh, shit. You know. There we go. Oh yeah. It's all. It's I don't know. It's weird too. Like I think part of my funky mood is that I mean I do think the biggest part of it is that I'm not fucking smoking weed anymore. That's what made it really easy for me to like sit at the computer for long lengths of time. But aside from that, I do just kind of feel like I have an unfulfilled life or an unfulfilling life. I can't shake that feeling. That's just kind of what's up. And a little depressing, but is what it is. I feel like I lead a painfully meaningless life. And that's hard to reckon with. It's not even a comparison thing. I'm just fucking bored. I'm bored and I feel like I'm putting no input into the world that like matters. I feel like guy who is just slowly falling off. And that's a bad feeling. But I try to take that to be like, all right, I gotta like figure some shit out. Fucking reinvent myself or whatever people say they do, you know? I appreciate that. I sometimes convince myself, I'm like, I think everyone just feels bad and that's why they watch me. Like they feel bad for me and they're like, ah, let's just watch this guy. He's clearly going through it. And I know that's an insane way to believe or to think, but can't help that. All right, that's our 5. Oh. I'm glad. The Minecraft has been really nice. It's been nice to have this to kind of lean on a little while I don't know what to do. Because it's also creative, you know? Like, it, I feel like it forces me to just be a little more creative. I think that's what I've been kind of lacking. I have not felt creative lately. So this has been a nice little outlet for that. I do have gold on me. I gotta go get some stuff. Yeah, I guess those juices flowing. Yeah, people aren't that nice. Yeah. No, that's fair. But yeah, I just, I don't know. Just a bit of a funk. Nah, I haven't picked up the guitar in a minute. It's been a minute. What's hard is, or not hard, I guess, but one of the things that's weird with it all is like when I talk to folks about it, they'll be like, oh man, but like, you know, like you XYZ. And I'm like, I know, like, I feel very good about myself, incredibly good about myself. It's like the rest of the world I don't feel good about. And that's a problem. That ain't good. I think I just needed 2 more of these. I might as well get 3 because I'm here. Is there anything else I want to get while I'm here? I should just speak to the stone man and get some stone while I'm here. There we go. You know, that's fair. I just, you know, it's one of those. So here's where I think it is really difficult for me right now. And I'm just to speak brutally honest about myself. Where I'm having such a hard time with everything is, I feel like normally, I feel like I have felt this way for a long time, but usually I'm like, oh, well, you know, I just stream a lot because it makes me feel better. I was using like stream as an escape. And I feel like something has changed lately, and I really do think it's as simple as not smoking weed. That's like, it no longer does it for me, you know? I have a hard time coming on here feeling like a little fucked up. And it doesn't make me feel any better. I walk away going, oh fuck, I'm killing my job. Oh no. And it's, I feel great when I go out and do stuff, but that's still like very few and far between. And I think most people work a 9 to 5. So like, it's kind of normal to not do much because you're fucking tired all the time. But I'm sitting here like, I can make my own schedule and I have nothing to do, you know? And I think it's easy to get depressed with that pretty quickly. But I also, I don't know, everyone I talk to is like, I don't know, man, I feel the same way. I don't do what you do, and I feel exactly the same way. And I'm like, oh, you know, maybe everything's just bad right now. And that's all it has to be. Maybe it's not me at all. You know? That'd be nice. There we go. I have to take a Sunday off and get over there still. This Sunday I'm already taken off to do some other stuff. Yeah, it really is hard to try to get... When I feel like I'm in the middle of, like, kind of crashing my career, which I don't think is true. Like, I don't think I'm, like, in any serious trouble. I do think I have to stop talking like this or I will be. It is self-fulfilling prophecy shit. Any streamer I know who's ever talked like this has a dead stream within, like, 2 months. So I have to stop. So I'm giving myself 5 more minutes and then I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But, yeah, I feel like I can't let a Sunday go. It's like the day of the week where I will have some stream days where it's like, oh, I made, like 50 cents an hour today. And then Sunday is usually where I pray to recoup that. So that's usually my recoup. I do have one more iron door. I have to make more iron doors, though. I want to talk about Sinners, but it feels like such a... I want to give more people time to watch it before I spoil anything. Ah, thank you, Dasher. Thank you. It's my birthday. This one gets me. I always laugh at this one. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I love it. They're like, how do we end this? They just say, oh, yeah. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's going to do that. That does genuinely make it a much better day. So I appreciate that. There we go. We're doing this one here. It's pretty obvious there's a door behind them. But I think that's fine. Or maybe I should have the door up one and they jump into it. You know? I kind of like it, though. It works. It does rule. Sinners was fucking awesome. You know, I do agree with that, Zaphod, for sure. I really do agree with that. I have to, like, kind of explore my options. I convince myself that I'm, like, incapable of doing anything else. But I don't think that's fully true. Alright, let me just figure out my little layout here real quick. I want to get the redstone down, and I got to copy some more books. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Hello. Alright, so right there is my first one, I'm pretty sure. Right? Hold on, let me... It's getting difficult to work out here in this, without creative mode. Hello, hello. God, Sinners was very good. I do have to watch more movies, I think. Doing alright. Doing alright. Just rambling big time. It's a big rambling kind of day. Okay. So I just have to set all of these up identically, pretty much. I've seen Videodrome. Good movie. It's a shame that James Woods is in it, but it's still a great movie. Still playing Magic? So honestly, I hate that I have like so insanely lost interest in Magic. And it's because of things like the Final Fantasy set. I don't know. I haven't been playing as much. I keep meeting folks who play, and then I just never play with them. And that sucks. But that is true, Zap. I do think about that quite a bit. But yeah, no, that's the thing. I have a ton of paper Magic, and I wish I played more of it, but I don't know enough people who play. Final Fantasy, the collector boxes are like $900 or something like that. So like any joy I would have had out of ripping packs, I'm like, I'm not fucking doing that. And I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm sick of all the universes beyond shit. I feel like even when it's an IP I kind of like, I'm like, I just default hate this. I can't help it. I wish they weren't doing any of it. But yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been playing at all lately, which sucks. I miss it. I want to play more of it. But I also got a little burnt out on trying to play on Spell Table. Like, it works, but I still don't know cards all that well by heart, so I wind up having to, like, click everything or squint or ask, what is that? What does that do? And, like, it's still fun, but every Commander game I've played in the last, like, 2 months, which is only, like, 3 of them, the game would have gone way differently if I knew what a card was while it was out. But I'd let something live or would ignore something because I didn't even realize it was there, you know? Like that kind of shit. So Spell Table just kind of sucks for it. And I don't know enough people in real life who play. Or like, I kind of do, but it's, again, like, I feel like I look at everything through the lens of like streamer who has way too much free time. So like, again, just for the sake of like talking here, this isn't like actively, like I'm not actively boo-hooing over this or anything. But no, this is offset by 1. Right? Where was I going with that? I was going somewhere with that, and I will remember it soon. Yes, it is 1 over. I've tried Hungry Hippos. I'm 40. And I think it's really off-putting for people to have a 40-year-old want to play a game with them, if I'm being honest. I've had at least 2 days at that shop where I've walked in and been like, anyone need someone? No? All right. And then just like leave. But I look at everything through the lens of like streamer who has way too much free time. And before I get into that, the thought I had in my head that whatever, sorry, brain's really jumbled today. I think it's really off-putting when I meet a new person and they're like, and like trying to make plans to do something. And I'm like, I'm around always. I could be around literally anytime. And most other people are like, yeah, I've got free time like 2 hours a weekend. Other than that, I'm fucking busy. So it's, it's hard. Yeah, I just like MTG, like Arena and Tabletop Sim and all that just doesn't do it for me for some reason. And that's another thing I would need people to play with. And most people I know ain't really fucking with Tabletop Sim. What am I trying to do? Yeah, like most of the tables of people, like there are, I have met like a few people at my card shop who are not kids, but for the most part, everyone's 20. Yeah, I feel like, I also feel like I don't look super safe, probably. Like, I don't think it's crazy to see a guy covered in traditional tattoos with a beard and go, yeah, that guy's probably a little conservative. I could tell. One of my last times at the magic shop, I could tell what I was like, oh, that's the cool table with all like the queer kids. I could see it. And they looked at me with daggers in their eyes. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. I accept it. I gotta make more lanterns. Or lecterns. Lect. Bookshelf slabs. Do I have any more bookshelves? I should. Might have to make another little trip to the market. Nah, we're good. Lect. Yeah, give me that many lecterns. That looks good. Yeah, yeah. No frosted tips. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, yeah. I do have to work more on just my work schedule is pretty flexible. I don't know though. Like, it's weird. It's weird for me to feel like I accept that I have appeal on Twitch. I accept this, and it's a good thing. I it is nice that I am a person that people like to watch, and I really genuinely that means a lot to me. So I don't understand what I'm doing in real life that I feel like no one wants to fucking be around me. You know what I mean? I don't know how many. I don't feel any different in person from on stream, really. And I just can't get people to fucking want to hang out, kind of ever. It feels like, and I don't know. I convince myself sometimes. Like I feel like it just comes down to the fact that just everyone everywhere is busy all the time, and we're all living in hell. So no one really thinks about anything other than having to work their way out of hell. But yeah, I keep meeting people in person, and we hang out one time. It's happened to me with like 8 different people in the last 2 months. It's killing me inside. I feel like I simply must be doing something wrong. I just have to be doing something wrong. That's why, like, maybe I'm just too eager. Like, something is amiss, though. I feel like it has to be me. I don't see what else it could be. All right. Get all these going. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I feel like most people meet most people through shit like work and school and stuff. And the only place I really meet people is Twitch. And I feel like that is typically not probably the place I should be trying to meet people. Okay. And then it's going to go repeater, 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 repeater. I don't think I need a repeater on the last one. Nah. I could look into something like that. I don't know what I'd even take, honestly. I do know someone who was taking like cooking classes with the intention of just like meeting people to date. But I don't think I'm good at that. I'm bad at that. Okay, give me 1 second. I just want to link this door. How did I do it over here? That's right. It hits one of these. Okay. And then just goes right up next to the door. So I want to drop down one more even, right? Yeah. I'm also, to reiterate to everyone, like, I think I'm fine. I got nothing to talk about except for what's on my mind, and that just happens to be what is on my mind. I have to actually step that back up. I didn't realize that I went down too far. There we go. Cool. And that should open that door. Like, let me just... Yeah, okay. I do want to do more stuff with my hands. That does sound nice. My knitting era. My problem is I feel like all those things still occupy so much brain space. I hate saying, like, I hate even saying it because I feel like everyone thinks I'm a maniac now, which I don't know if that's the case. The only fucking time I'm happy lately is when I go to the damn range. Because I feel like it fully shuts my brain off. And I have to just focus on what I'm doing at the range in order to keep it safe. So it's like the only time I get relief from my own brain. Where's the book I was copying? Yep. Oh, I don't know if I'm doing the same book, that's why. I need new pen and quill? Ink and quill? Book and quill? That's what they're called. Yeah. I usually go in with a goal too, like super dangerous sports. I looked into buying a $2,000 paraglider, and then I realized I would be too afraid to even do it. So, nah, I have a really bad fear of heights and just flying in general. That's another thing too where I think I'm depressed lately. I was kind of like really like, y'all, I can't wait to take trips. I'm going to start traveling. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. And then my brain short circuited and I'm like, I will never get on a flight again. And I also don't want to really drive for more than 2 hours. So this is a problem. I got to think real quick. Yeah, that's true. Would I go on a cruise? No, definitely not. Chat, I've been base jumping, imagine. So I'm trying to do TWINS for this one. That's going to be the answer to this one. Do A, C, G, H, I. I don't want to just go every other. I'm going to... And I can spell twins with this, right? Cool. For anyone who doesn't know what the hell I'm doing right now, we are doing puzzles where, for example, the answer to this first puzzle is P-O-K-E. Poking. And once you have all the books correct, the little door opens. And we're going to have the same concept in here, and the answer is going to be twins. Sign, book. Yep. By H.C. Justin. So I need to make 9 copies of this book. 9 copies of this book. The gaming gamer in the flesh. In the flesh. Ah, there's my books. Do you literally just do like this and then like this? I don't remember how to copy a book. It needs to be another book and quill, doesn't it? It does. Okay. I gotta put some things away. The painting is the prompt. Yeah. No other hints. This was my crap chest. Put some crap in the crap chest. Keeping these on me. Don't need signs right now. Don't need the gold ingots right now. Don't need oak planks right now. Or you, or you. I'll never need these saplings. I don't remember why I have ink sacks and feathers. They were for something. Oh, the book and quill, I think. So hold up. I've got 3 book and quill. Need 6 more. Okay. Let me go in here with yep, and we make a bunch of copies of yep. Now we have 10 yeps. Okay. No, I'm just trying to do the paintings thing for now. Climb on over. I do think the whole thing is already set up. I just have to place books and do the thing. Go over here. So this is number 1. Beautiful. So now, if we do that to the books inside, it should open the door. That's behind the painting. What the hell's it doing? That does close it. Why does P open? Wait. It's still closed. Is that just that book? Wait, like why? I don't understand. Because this one doesn't do that. So why does this one do that? Well, the repeaters are set up the same and stuff. It's set up exactly the same. So I don't understand. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, so it was my neighbor calling, and I don't want to ignore a call from my neighbor. They're very sweet. Anyone figure out why this is doing what it's doing? Also, I think this is extremely cute. My so what the fuck is this? My I've got so many so many. I already got one at the end. This one should be kind of the same as the other one. They have a ton of rabbits in their yard too. Yeah. I don't know why it's behaving this way. Not that it's a big deal, but I feel like it just means something. Like I want to understand why it's happening if everything's kind of the same. It's so odd. Is it just like too far or something? Redstone's going under the last lectern in the room. Oh, around that curve it is. Yeah. Right there. There's a... Well, is there one? Yeah, there is one there. Okay. Now that totally fixes it. Thank you. That is certainly what has happened. I could just do it. Like, of course I don't have any cobblestone on me. It's all down there in that hole I made now. I'll just use some of this. We can just go this way. That works. Leave that there. We go bam, bam, bam. Cool. Yeah, thank you. I'm really excited for the seeking portion of all this. I'm really excited. No spoilers at all, of course. I don't think any of you would. Nice. There we go. But I know Apollo is incredibly proud of what they've been doing, and I'm really proud of what I've been doing. So I'm thinking it's going to be really good. I don't know how everyone else feels about their stuff, but I'm genuinely excited because I think Apollo's made some amazing shit. I feel like I have too. I genuinely just don't know what anyone else is doing. Chibley's been on a lot, so I'm assuming Chibley's will be fun. There we go. I've got faith in everybody to do a fun job with it. Okay. So we've got a 4-letter puzzle, a 5-letter puzzle. I gotta decide what the next puzzle is gonna be. Yeah, I still want to do the fall to bedrock and parkour back up, and that's gonna be fucking. That's gonna take an insane amount of time, I think. Unless I really just use the natural landscape a lot. Boba! Hey! Stop! Hold on. Had to get his attention. What are you doing? Oh, you could hear the sound? It's horrific. It is such an annoying fucking sound. I feel bad. I think the only thing I could do is like cover all the walls in double-sided tape again, which I had to do when he was a kitten. You've fallen back into bad habits, Boba. They call you bad habit Boba. Wow. The cat with the bad habits. That's you. That's you. This is the bad habit cat. Hey, buddy. You likes it like that? You look like a very happy little guy right now. Aw. I think, as I understand it, Crunchy, we have 3 blocks to hide, which are worth 1, 2, and 3 points. Boba. Hey. Oh, he's going stretch mode. He wants to stretch. Aw, thank you. Aw. That's a cute one. That's a security camera picture. Sorry, Boba's just gone full limp on his back. He's just gone fully limp. Hey, Bob. Oh, big stretch. Look at the length on that guy. Has one long cap. I love how he just puts his arms up in the air. You got zombie arms, Boba. Can I check your paws? I want to make sure they're okay. Okay. Okay, buddy. What's up? Sorry, we're taking a slight intermission. Hold on. He is so stretchy, this cat. It's
HCJ guys,
crazy.
what's up?
Look at that. Look at how long this guy is. It's insane. Thank you, Joey Los. What's up? Happy 22 months. Whoa. That's one long cap. That is one long cat right there. Wow. You like stretching? You have a nice big stretches, Bob? Here. There it goes. He's twisted himself fully upright. Hey, bud. Mr. Bobs. What a good cat. All-timer cat right there. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the last puzzle here should drop you down, or there's a couple options as to where we drop people down. And I have to tie the rooms together too, like ooh. Let me get back inside. I have to kind of decide the flow for where items are going to be hidden. Like I kind of like the idea. So this door is normally closed, and you open it by doing stuff over there. This door is annoying. You just have to open it like that and run through it quick. I have a spot here to hide an item. In here, you have to do this to get through. So they need to have the water bottles by the time they do this part, so that they could do the little cauldron thing, and that opens the art gallery. But I feel like there should still be, well, they need a way out of this maze. This isn't going to be the way out. I do need to just finish the maze still and have it lead somewhere to something. I kind of like the idea of the maze leading to a drop, but I don't know. I feel like the drop should be kind of the last thing that happens. But it doesn't have to be. That's true. The maze could just go outside again. I just know I don't want things very linear. Also, I have 3 objects to hide. I figured I would get the whole thing going and then essentially go, this is the end, and put the most important item and then kind of shoehorn the other 2 in as I go. I definitely want one more of these puzzles. So I should get that set up. I don't want to use any of the same palette from the previous 2. I did forget about the minecart section. I do want to, so I have several sections I still want to do. Chip sent me a tutorial on how to do the soul sand stuff. Maybe that's one of the things I tackled today. I also got to decide, like, I think one of the items might just get hidden down here, you know? I think somewhere at the end of the line in one of these rooms is going to be something that deactivates the soul sand in here and lets you swim down. And I think I'm going to have it swim down maybe a single puzzle, and then they get an item, like one of the treasures or whatever the fuck. I do like an idea like that. That's too much for me though right now. I'm not trying to do that much. I don't know, honestly, Mr. Twitch. Chip sent me a way to do it. It was a lot of steps. It is with pistons. I think it's with sticky pistons and honey. I'm pretty sure that's how it was working. I mean, technically, yeah, I could just hide false shit everywhere if I wanted, but I don't want it to. I don't want it to be unfun. And there's also just kind of like that just means I have to design a room with nothing in it, which also kind of sucks. I do only have exactly 1 week to finish this, and at best, I'm only gonna have like 3 other streams to work on it, maybe 4. I guess I could like shoehorn it in at night a lot of days, but yeah, I got like even today, I think I've only got another hour and a half on Minecraft, and I'm doing other stuff. So I'm worried I'm not going to be able to finish. I'm worried that even with only the stuff I've already thought of, I ain't going to finish in time, and it's got me nervous. Yeah, pallet stuff. That's what I was trying to go get. I ran all the way back to my bed, slept, and just came back. I meant to get shit. Okay. Some wood might look nice in this next one. Oh, let's do pale oak for one. Pale oak look real fucked up. I kind of like that about it. So I'd want a dark wall to go with this. Not nether bricks. I could just go back to stone. We could do a mud bricks room. Mud bricks look nice as a wall. Yeah, Seeking is next Thursday. Whoop. Okay. Oh, time to bust out the old shovel. So I do only need this room to go out to here. Right? Yeah, just 2 up. And the walls are going to be this stuff. Cool. Hello. Okay. Nice. I do like the time limit of this to like kind of force everyone to not just let it linger. But there's the part of it's like, damn, it would be so sick to just build a maze that, or not even a maze, like a set of puzzles that just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger as time goes on. I love the idea of that. So I don't want to go over any of that. What I should have done was make this a narrow hallway up into a room. You know, I could still do that. And I'm gonna. There we go. And then I'll have the room open up from here. Yeah, it could even be here, I think. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Got monsters yelling at me. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been super glad to have this just because, yeah, I just kind of just super haven't been into too many games lately. So this is nice. Gives me something to focus on. It's therapeutic to just like break some blocks, you know? It's nice. Okay, okay. Okay. The fuck are you doing here? The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Get out. 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 Get out. Get out. Ah, thank you, Kirby's Knife. Appreciate that. I got a haircut today. Love to have a haircut. Let's see. I guess I have to get rid of the wall too. I also got to figure out what I'm doing. It would be nice to do one last painting. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big one. I'm not sure what, like, I'm not sure what I should really go for on this one. The big paintings are nice just because they're huge. But there's also some good, like, small ones. Can't even tell what that really is. It could be karate. But I feel like that's a pretty obvious one. Ooh, Kung Fu. That's pretty good. There's also the giant Mario one, which I apparently can't get. But one of these is just like Donkey Kong. That's a lot of letters. Yeah, I think I might do one that's just like really... What is that supposed to be? A pig is a what? Is that like a guy? Is it like a bird? What is that? It got so dark. I don't have lights in here yet. Head to the old bed. Let me hit the old sack. Gotta hit my old sack. Okay. Painting the pig on a canvas. Oh yeah, she's sitting there painting, huh? Canvas ain't bad. Hey. Sorry, I'm the yawning gamer today. I'm the yawning gamer. So I'm just going to use... I don't have lecterns on me. I'll just use dirt as my placeholder, but... 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2... And then 5 will be here. And then this is 6, and it is the end of the room. So I have to dig all this out. My damn pickaxe gonna break soon. Got a little bit of digging to do. He pickaxe gonna break. That's true. Oh boy, I hate how tired I am. My ass is gassed. I'm just realizing now I've had no caffeine today, and I think that's why. Can you repair it? I didn't know that. Damn, inventory's full, huh? Sup? I hate a damn hiccup. Alright, I gotta get torches and bring those back. I'm gonna go drop some stuff off. I'm so sorry for being the yawning gamer. My deepest apologies. Signed, the yawning gamer. I do have lecterns on me. I forgot about some stuff. Does it remove the enchants? Let me go look. It wouldn't be the end of the world if it did. Can I just do like... I'll just do that. And now this pick will be good for the rest of the sessions. I don't think I'll have to repair it again until the server gets deleted. Torches. That's what I was coming down for. Get some coal. Some sticks. Quantum energy squares. I'm not familiar. I did get a box from Madrina's today. I could try a new... I believe there's new flavors in there. I gotta try some new flavors. Okay. Looks good to me. Get back over there. Yeah, that's me. I love to be Mr. Fresh Cut. Genuinely, it is really nice to get a haircut and then just come on here and everyone says like nice things to me the whole time. It feels really nice. It's a great feeling. I generally, I usually feel like I look like the most shit anyone could possibly look like. So when everyone's like, damn, Justin, you look nice, I'm like, oh, this is incredible. I'm basking this shit. Let's see. Dig all this floor out. Replace it with this white wood. Excellent. Nah, it's my buddy. He does pop in sometimes. What block is that floor? Pale oak. My buddy JR cuts my hair. He was the singer for my band Censors. If you ever listened to my silly little band. All out of those. I need more. Yeah. Ooh, there's some tall ones too. Fuck. It's really insistent that I get that one or this one and nothing else. No, we were like I wouldn't really say we were a punk or a hardcore band, but close enough to both. I already got the lady painting the pig a few times. Oh, fuck, I broke it again. There it is. I want to go in the hot tub tonight. It's been raining all day, but it's also kind of cold out. And I did clean the water like 2 nights ago. I haven't been in it in like over a month. It does sound nice. Sounds pretty nice. All right, let me do this. Broke my damn shovel. All right, so go bam, 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 bam. All right, let's see. Is this the... This is the first one, okay. This guy really wants to hang out with me. This little merchant. This little merchant man. This is not going to work because there's redstone right here. Can I just shift the room in by one? I could just have it go up over here. I'm pretty sure. Well, no, I think the torch being right next to that's going to fuck things up. Let's just move it all in by one. That will make life so much easier. Oh, man. I don't want to fall in that. Let me just go sleep, for it is nighttime. There's redstone shit fucking everywhere. So the lecterns are, they've got pages with letters on them. Yeah, it's essentially making little password inputs. So like if you spell out poke with these books, anything but poke won't open them, but on poke, door open. We got another puzzle here. Nah, we don't have explosions turned on, thankfully. Hello, the building's going good. It's going good. I do have to change this all a little bit and dig in one more. Okay. Cool. Okay. There we go. Go. You know what, let me... Hey, Boba. My wonderful cat. Hell yeah. I should make a new shovel. Huh. I don't think it'll matter too much. Hey, what's up, buddy? He keeps standing up and just looking at me. You coming up? Yeah. What's up, Boba? Hey, buddy. What's up, Bob? Aw. He headbutts so hard. Hey, bud. He's such a nice guy. Come on up. Come on up, Bob. Yeah, he just settles in. Would you like to talk to chat? The motor on that guy. You looking at Minecraft, Bobs? You like that? He's looking. He's watching. Aw, buddy. You are a very good cat, Mr. Bobs. A wonderful cat. Yeah, Boba the Minecraft cat. Hey, Mr. Cat. Yeah, little Boba intermission. Minecraft's not a cat friendly game. You can't build with this cat on me. Boba. Boba. Hey. Aw. Okay. There you go, Bobs. You want to stay? Aw. Leaning into me. Hey, buddy. Aw. Hey, bud. Just headbutting my armpit. Hey. What's up, buddy? You trying to stay? Hey, Mr. Boba. He is a really sweet guy. Hey, hey, buddy. All right, Bobs. I got to do some Minecraft. No. Aw. So I have a ton of rabbits in my yard right now. There's actually, I don't know if I mentioned it, I don't think I got to it, but when my neighbor called before, she was asking, "Do you have 1 million rabbits?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I do." But they love watching them out the window. Yeah, isn't that right, Boba? Little rabbit watcher. Alright, I gotta get my arm to the keyboard, Boba, but I can't if you're sitting there. It's impossible. Yay. Just full strength armpit headbutt. What a guy. Okay. No, they just watch casually, and Taco talks to them. He chirps. Hey. They're the types of cats, like, if there's a bug in the house, they just follow it talking to it, but they don't touch it. All right, bud. Can I please have my arm back? Please. Thank you, Boba. Hey. Boba. I want to make sure I pet him on the head so he's not offended. Where'd you go, bud? Hey. There he is. Now go back to petting stream. Hey. Come here. Whew. I gotta dig all this shit out. Yeah, Boba the villager. For now, let me just torch it up a bunch in here. I very suddenly have a crazy sour stomach. I only say that because I feel like I'm going to be like wincing and making a face for a few minutes. I should probably go make a new shovel. This guy's chugging. Yeah, stomach just don't feel good. I'll take a diamond. That's true. Maybe. I'll worry about that stuff once all the puzzles are done. Does this still lead in? It does. Okay. It's only got to come out to here, huh? Yup. Perfect. I do have it. Hey, Gratz crab hammer. Hell yeah. Very nice, very nice. Congrats, congrats. This is very pleasurable for me, by the way. I hope it's nice for you to watch blocks disappear as they get dug. But I simply feel like I need this right now. This is gonna fix me. I ain't gonna need all this cobblestone. I'm just gonna say goodbye to that little stack of it. Okay. I'm still gonna have to dig out more of this to get to whatever inevitable door we have. Okay. Yes, the streamer is gaming. One of the few to do it. I've clearly fucked something up. Cause yeah, I have fucked something up. Don't mind me. It's supposed to go here. Okie dokie. Okay. Nope, did this all wrong. Or did I? It's like there's a wall here. So yeah, okay. And it's 3, right? Yeah, bam, bam, bam. Okay. Okay, there we go. Can you believe all this gaming I'm doing? It's insane. I normally don't game this hard. Where's my repeaters? Hello. Just tanking him. Yeah, yeah. I'm near one of my borders. Ooh, yeah, I'm almost at the back wall. The hell? You prick. Yeah, I am at my my world border just about. Let's have a little look-see. Yeah, I think that was a very early thing we turned on. It'd be very frustrating to be building and yeah, just have a creeper show up and bust it all. Okay, this is the edge of my map. Which means I don't have a whole lot further to go in terms of barreling straight in that direction. Okay. Towards looking a little full again. It's I don't need these bones. I don't need one birch log. There's one stripped oak log. I don't need none of that.
Ooh. What's your Italian persona or postasona?
Postasona? I think it's I don't know if it's exactly Chef Boyardee or just a Chef Boyardee type guy. But definite like white chef's robe and like a puffy hat and a twirly little mustache maybe. That all sounds good to me. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Good to see you. A chef's robe, yeah. My chef's robes. That's what it is. It's my chef's robes. Yeah, yeah. What do they call that? A chef's suit? What is it? A coat. Ah, makes sense. Like a lab coat. I guess you don't call it a lab robe. A robe. My lab robe. You definitely don't call it a road. I really like the idea of chef's robes now. I really like it. Chef's suit is also pretty damn good. Can I tell you, just thinking of the word suit, can I tell you something that's like in my head 24/7? I think it's been there for upwards of like 50 years now. Like it is just always there. But a band I don't like at all either. Like on no level have I ever liked the band the Cherry Poppin' Daddies. And they're the worst named band on earth. Like, there's no worse band name in the history of band names. But every now and again in my head, I hear Zoot Suit Riot, but he goes, I throw back a bottle of piss instead of a beer. And I don't know, it made me just think about that just now. Something made me think about that. It made it play in my head, and I don't know why. I think the suit is what did it. And I think in my head I was saying Chef Suit Riot. That, all right, we solved it. That's what was going on. Chef Suit Riot. Deserved. Well, what if he's having a bad time? I can't say deserved to Scotch. That'd be so mean. Zoot Robe Riot. I keep coming back here to get something, and by the time I get here, I forget what it is, and then I go back and I go, oh yeah. And I've done this like 3 times. And the answer is mud bricks. Let me slam down some mud bricks. I want to leave a little gap to walk in. I don't think it's going to come down all the way to here. I just need somewhere to route the redstone at the end. I got to figure out, is this going to open a door or like, so the problem with dropping the floor out is I think I'd have to drop like the whole room. Like, cause what if they solve the books like backwards or something? So Dave, I feel like you would have excellent feedback here. Have you seen any of these puzzles I've done? It's channeling blueprints, but like this first puzzle, the answer is poke. The second puzzle, the answer is twins. And now I got to do a third puzzle. And we were talking about, where is it? Where is it? Canvas for this one, because it's a lady painting a pig on a canvas. I think canvas is pretty good. Because it's gettable, but I don't think it's the first or even like 10th thing you'd think of. Change it to goths. Okay. Realizing I could just go bam. Nah, I can't do a purity test. There are too many normal people on the server. I know Apollo would get sad with me if I did that. This is what we need. We need our own Minecraft server where we can do that stuff. Yeah, you got something there. You got something there, Wavester. You got something cooking there. That is true. I don't... It would be too hard to program there to be two solutions. I don't even know how I would really go about it, but it would be funny to have a second one as well. Damn, we're really redstoning it up. Got a lot of redstone going on here. I gotta fill these out still. Hold on. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. All the torches are up. Yup. Beautiful. Beautiful. I hate hiccups. Oh, I hate them. That is very true, Dave. That's extremely true. I'll say I'm almost at the wall over there. I could have it continue this way, but I don't want to get in the way of that room. I still have to decide. If there's going to be... Shit, I might do some TNT to blow shit up. Just to excavate a hole to the basement. So I have to decide, is there going to be a puzzle to get into this pool room? And then is there going to be a puzzle to get into this room from the pool room? And I'd like there to be, even if it's simple, even if it is as simple as hit a button. Chewing gun. This next Thursday, 1 week from today. A button behind a trapdoor underwater. Button won't get wet. Ooh. The trapdoor would be really obvious though, right? Nah, I've already got the rooms figured out after the pool room.
Come after me.
Gen Z Butler.
I'm a man.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
40.
Thank you.
I'm not a kid.
That's true. Well, I'm wondering, because this does feel like it's, I don't know. So I'm conflicted right now because I do want eventually something to drop us into a pit and then we have to parkour back up. I have to decide, is that going to happen in the abyss room? Will I have this suddenly send you to the bottom? And if it does, at the bottom, I think it should unlock this door. And then you come back up and this is open now, you know? Maybe that's how we do that. I also have to decide, so I have the cauldron puzzle. I can hide the empty water bottles here. And then they would have the bottles to take into the maze. I just hate the idea of giving them the bottles right before the maze, you know? Abyss room is going to be a little bit of a maze. Barely, I think. I don't know. I think it's mostly just going to be hyper disorienting. Like, I think it's going to be a maze like this, where it's not really too intense, but it just goes down and then it'll go back this way and stuff like that. I love this room. I do have to finish that room up. So I'm just trying to think about some flow of things here. I kind of don't want the bottles to be over there. But the only reason to go into the maze is to do the bottle puzzle so far. It's the only reason to do it. So I would also hate to have the only other thing this way be the bottles. It would be nice for the bottles to be somewhere else. You know what I do want to do? I want one of the rooms to lead outside. And then once you're outside, you're going to have... I threw away all my dirt, didn't I? No, I still got a little bit of dirt. Okay. And then once you're outside, I want there to be a fairly obvious, like, ladder right here, you know? I don't have a ladder on me. Can I just make a ladder? No. All right, hold on. Still gotta do hedge maze, too. That will happen. That will happen. Lad. Oi, lad. You know? Oi. It's so funny to yell oi. I'm still fucking dying. It's one of those, I feel like I didn't appreciate how funny it is that the person who's impersonating me on Discord opens all their conversations to people with, hey, mate. That's so funny. It is really funny. But yeah, I want this to be one of those things that from out here they can't see this and they don't know it's there. But there's going to be one of those, maybe the maze with the ooh, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. You've got the inside maze where you do the cauldron thing, and then I think that maze I'm going to have it come and maybe spit you out over here somewhere. And then you've got your hedge maze. But I'm thinking when you're out of the hedge maze, maybe it poops you out like somewhere around here. And you'd have to kind of really look to notice that ladder, even though it is pretty bright. But long story short, I want a ladder up to here because this is going to be lined with trees. And we're going to have a tree right here with a lever on the back of it. And I think that will be the lever that opens the pool room. Then again, you wouldn't have been able to fill the bottles yet. No, I need a way for them to get the bottles. Maybe we have the hedge maze exist as a thing, and then it lets you out back here. And then once you're out of the hedge maze, you go, ooh, a little ladder. And then you go up here and hit a button. I don't know. I gotta think about that. I also have to get trees planted up there. But I figure I could just bone meal some trees, or even just build them manually with leaves and shit. Yeah, I definitely start all my convos with oi, bruv. I think if I messaged someone right now, oi, bruv, they'd go, hey, what's up, Justin? But if I said, hey, mate, they'd go, who is this? Who is this? I mean, I could technically hide a key here. I'm still trying to decide, do I hide a key in here or do I hide the bottles in here? I don't know. I have to decide where are bottles hidden. Maybe the bottles are hidden outside behind a tree, you know? Something like that. And then maybe I put a little riddle somewhere that's like, well, if you go to like the fifth oak tree, you find some fucking bottles. Like a real vague riddle like that, you know? Oh, give me 1 second. Let me message. Hold on. Where's Luke? I can't remember the name of the game now. I want to ask Luke if we're still doing that game. And that game would be... oh. Intruder. Yeah. What did I come here for? I think I'm still just thinking out loud mostly. Oh yeah, and I should probably grab some kind of wood. You know what? Hit me with some mangrove. You know, maybe some cherry log. I will have to make it that you can't just hook jump up to here from the steps. I want to make sure it's blocked. Oh, no, I'll have a little tree here. We are doing intruder in 30. It's so funny to pretend like I hate Corey. I'm thinking, I mean, there could just be a chest back here somewhere with items in it. There could be a lot of stuff. Yeah, I do hope that no one's just sitting there being like, "Oh, no one came to my place." I mean, I'm gonna be out hunting. Like, I'm not gonna be here when people are doing my puzzle, which kind of breaks my heart a bit. I really want to watch people doing my puzzle, but everyone will be streaming, so I'll be able to see whoever hunted my puzzle. You know, I got to figure out how I make sure no one can jump this shit. I think I just have to make it all bigger, which sucks. Like, I have to make it look uglier. Corey! What's up? What's up? You're good. I'm not doing anything specific right now. I will be soon, but you can have a gander if you wish. Thank you, Corey. What's up, y'all? Hello, hello. What's up? I actually do want to show Corey's chatter some specific stuff. So get the fuck out, Corey. I'm playing. Treat me pretty well. Here, let me show y'all what I got so far. You can tell me if you like it. Yeah, you know what? We can just start from here. Still a big work in progress, but I'm going to show you a couple rooms. Right now, some doors are just busted down and open, even though they won't be. Like, this will be a door that is... Actually, none of these doors will be accessible. Each door will have a way to open it. This door is a fucker. You gotta do that real quick. I don't know the combination for this room yet. Right now, the combo is down, down, down. But opens that. This room is just artsy, but has hidden stashes to hide items. This room has all these and a little lantern right here. You do that to get under. Then that leads you into a maze, which is currently unfinished. But in the maze, there's a puzzle down here. And when you fill this cauldron full of water, it's going to be empty. That lights up and it opens up the room with those signs that we looked at earlier. Which is over here. 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 It's over here. It's right over here. There it is. This isn't going to be accessible. This is going to be blocked off right now. It's just an access point for me. That will open this room. And then once you're in here, a little art gallery, you have to do an annoying little crouch jump into this. And then it's going to branch off this way. We also now have pool room where they're going to fill up their bottles to do in the maze. You're going to love this or hate it. You're going to love or hate this. I still need to make more for it, but oh boy, this is a room. That's a room right there. I've also got, for those of y'all who played Blueprints, these are word puzzles. So we got P, O, K, and E for poke. When they get it right, they'll hear a door open and go, "What the?" And they can walk right through it. Then we have another puzzle here. They get through it. And then we have a final puzzle that I'm in the middle of doing. And it's almost fully wired. We've been going crazy with the redstone. Going a little crazy on redstone. But yeah, that is pretty much all of the progress I've made. This is where we are. I still have to do a couple of really big things, and I've only got a week, but I'm really excited for it. One of the things I'm going to do, this fountain, which is still empty and unskinned, is going to be full of soul sand, so you can't swim down. But one of those rooms will lead you to a lever that disables the soul sand and lets you swim down. And out here, we're going to have a hedge maze. I was going to do the hovel thing. I don't know. I'm still torn. So there's 3 blocks to hide, and I got to decide where they're all going to go. I'm still not totally sure. So the shader pack breaks the void room. I'm going to have to ask everyone to turn their shader packs off when they run this. Right now I was working, so here's where I'm kind of stuck right now. Not really stuck. So you need water bottles and you need to fill them in the pool room. And you need to do that to fill the cauldron to open this, to advance. I got to decide, where am I hiding these bottles? Where are they going to find bottles? I thought I could even hide them in here somewhere. My thinking was maybe hedge maze is the first thing you do. And when you complete the hedge maze, it'll bring you out to like here-ish. And you might go, oh, that's a weird ladder. And you climb the little ladder. This is all going to be filled with shrubs and what have you. But back here is going to be a little chest, I think, with the bottles in it. Nah, if you can, just report that account. It's someone who's been impersonating me for like months, but Discord fucking sucks. So they don't take any action on it. Did they say hey mate? I wonder if they finally stopped saying hey mate to people, because that's not how I talk at all. Not that I want them to get better at pretending to be me. But I do think it's very funny to say hey mate. As me. Yeah, no, I apologize. It is unfortunately someone scamming. They did say hey oh mate, let's go. That's so funny. Oh, that's like just not at all how I talk, which is incredible. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. I wish if you report the account, Discord might take action, but like I've reported it like 10 times, and every time I get at least 2 people a day who come in here and say that, and they're always like, "All right, I reported it," and I'm like, "Hopefully Discord pays attention this time." But yeah, that is frustrating. Also, I've got 20 minutes until I'm playing Intruder with the Goo Crew. Nah, it's fair. It's fair. I would feel bad if you got taken by them or scammed. You know, I know they're trying to scam people, but as far as I know, they have not been successful. Intruder is a fun game. It's goofier Rainbow Six. Thank you, Jakey. That was fucking awesome. I want to go on Gugu's movie stream more. I don't know if I mentioned it, but after being on Gugu's good movie stream, I watched 2 more movies that night because it just put me in the mood for movies. So I went from watching 0 movies in like almost a full calendar year to watching, it wasn't that. I watched a couple movies a few months ago, but I watched like 3 movies in a day. It was so nice. I got to watch Manhunter. I'm like pretty sure I did at some point in my past, but yeah, I really want to watch that. You know what? We got 20 minutes. Let me do my books. Let me do the books for this final puzzle. No, Huckabee, fuck. I'm going to need you to send those again. That was not me. Nice. Yeah, I did Thief, Into the Mouth of Madness, and Sinners. Sinners was fucking great. I really liked Sinners. Manhunter is sick. It's like, what if Hannibal Lecter movie was filled with Chicago guys? That sounds wonderful. I'm very about that. I've been trying not to talk too much about Sinners because I really thought it was a fantastic movie. And I also feel I'm glad I went into it knowing genuinely nothing. Like, I don't know how much they say about it in like trailers and shit. But the only thing I knew about it was, this is a cool horror movie. And then like, I'm watching it and I'm like, when is this a horror movie? And then when it all clicks, I'm like, oh fuck, this is sick. So without saying anything more than that, Into the Mouth of Madness was amazing. I really liked it. I've had some people tell me it's not their favorite Carpenter work, but like, shit, I loved that movie. No. Really good movie. Really cool movie. But no, the reason I heard about it was people are like, yo, this horror movie is crushing the box office. And I was like, well, that never happens. Horror movies usually like famously get insanely snubbed. I had to make 12 books, by the way. I gotta make just one to start with. Not book, but book and quill. Just one to start. When the sinners showed up. Went sinning jockey, and then yeah. I have seen Videodrome, great movie. It's a shame it's a James fucking Woods movie because he's so good in it too. I'm like, come on, man, can you just not be a prick? He'd be one of my favorite actors. Yeah, that movie fucking rocks. That was one. What gets me, like, whenever people are like, Justin hates movies. I used to be such a fucking movie nerd. I just stream too damn much. Yeah, no, I'm kind of with you there, Alchemy. I'm like, you know, I'll take every chance I can to shit on that guy, but like that movie is still kind of amazing. Can I repeat that? What I said I used to be what, sinning jockey? I did say sinning jockey. That's what they say in the movie, and then everyone goes crazy. Sorry, I did not mean to run back here. I'm on autopilot right now. I'm so used to just running and jumping while talking in Minecraft. Like, this is the best way to talk. Is just doing this. It's so nice. To Live and Die in LA, yes. Great movie. Great movie. It's been a long time, but I was always one I liked a lot. Did I watch Game Changer? No, I don't think I'm familiar with Game Changer. Not sure what that is. I gotta think real quick just about this puzzle. So I'm doing canvas. So A, I don't need a B. C. So I need just N, V, and S. Yeah. So let me, like, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I think it's always good to have L, M, N. L, M, N, O. R, S, T, U, V, U, Y. So this will get us canvas, right? Just let me just make sure. C, A, N, V, A, S. Okay. Sign. Yup. Now I need to make 11 copies of this book. Let me catch up again. Oh, yeah, you know, I've heard of that show. RSTLNE. Oh, Game Changer, that's Dropout, right? That's Dropout stuff? I always hear that stuff's good. I think I'd potentially be into it. I gotta check it out. It's at 7, 8. Let me do these copies first. Okay. I need 4 more. Beautiful. And now we have 12 copies of our puzzle book. It's on your Plex? Oh, sweet. Thank you, Ens. I've been watching the rehearsal via your Plex. I'm only in 2 Plex servers, but here you are one of them. All right, let's get these books down. For anyone who didn't see how this shit works, they've done so much to redstone in Minecraft. It blows my mind. So items in Minecraft can, like, redstone can have, I think it's 15 different signal strengths, and each page of these books is a signal strength. So we're just comparing signal strength to signal strength. The swirly blocks are targets. I don't know exactly what it's doing in this chain other than it needs to be there with a torch on its side to work. But these are word puzzles I'm doing. So, like, you just have to match the letters. The first letter in this puzzle is T, and you have to match the book to it. And when you do, it opens a door. Right now it's closed. Door's open now because all the books match. So we're just doing little word association puzzles. And this is going to be the last one. This is they go 4-digit, 5-digit. Now we're doing a 6-digit, or character, I guess. I have to keep watching this season of Taskmaster also. I've only seen the first 2 epis. I think there's like 4 now, maybe 5. All right, let me set this puzzle. This is the end of it, so I have to set it from this side. This one's going to be C, A, N, V, A, S. And then inside, I guess just for the sake of making sure it's a... Let me put a torch here. So this should turn on once we spell canvas. Beautiful. And there it is. Very, very happy with this. You know, there's all the puzzles have to be able to, this whole place has to be able to function without my interference. And so it needs to be that nothing soft locks you and nothing, everything has to be self-resetting. This room's a little rough. I wish I could make these rooms like close behind them, you know, but I kind of can't. Like, I don't know if there's a way to force all those back to page one with something, you know. But this is going to be late in the puzzles. So I think if someone's here, they'll likely be here alone. I don't know, because it is just a door. It's only 2 doors away from the front. I'm thinking, I feel like poke is a pretty obvious answer here. I think twins is not the most obvious answer here. And I think canvas is a pretty hard answer here. I think these do appropriately scale in difficulty. So I still got some decisions to make. Yeah. I don't think anyone will like insta solve everything. At least I hope they don't. I can't, like, those solutions, I have no way to reset. So a lot of doors I am going to do that, where like as soon as they get through, a pressure plate closes it behind them. But like rooms like this one self closes, which is nice. But like this room, like once the puzzle's solved, that door is just open. And then they're through. I wish you could do something like, oh, you have to like pull on a lantern and it opens a door, because I need something that's going to open this door. Well, they could open the books and see, like I think right now, if you like stumbled in here, you'd open all these and be like, oh, it says poke. But it's already open too. Then again, it'd be so funny for someone to come in here and be like, what the hell do you do? They don't even know there's a door here. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Very excited. They're twins. So yeah, there's still, like, I'm going to have to pull some long streams in the next week, in the next couple days, really. Because I need to really, I got to dig this part out. I have to finish the maze. There's a lot of shit I got to do. I have to decorate this whole outside. I got to make the hedge maze. I have to decide what's going on with all this real estate. Fuck, maybe the hedge maze should just be over here. There's so much more room over here. Like, this shit is just... I have no plans for this entire section. And like, not that I need to use my entire map, but it'd be nice, you know? Maybe I decorate this area to be like woods or something. And then there's some kind of a puzzle in the woods or like a book in the place that tells you like if you find like the birch tree in the forest of not birch trees, do this, you know? Actually, fuck, that has to be that's the only hint it needs. If we have a ton of oak trees here and one of the oak trees is a different type of wood. I like that. Oh, the apple orchard. I don't think I've unlocked the apple orchard, have I? Like myself in Blueprints. There's an area in Blueprints that I kind of completely forgot about. And then I was watching someone else play because I was like, oh, they're on like day 20. And then they accessed an area that I was like, oh my God, I forgot about that. And I just never opened it. I think it was the apple orchard. But yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Make this a big apple orchard. I really like that. I like that a lot. That's definitely what we'll do here. What kind of trees are apple trees? Are they a specific kind? What kind of saplings do I need for that? We still got about 5 minutes before I'm going to switch things up here. So I can go to the bazaar real quick and buy some stuff. Is it just oak? Oak does apples? Hey, Amstrack. What's up? Hello. Hello. I love talking like that. It's so funny. It's so fun to talk Britishly. Only oak drops apples. Is there a way? Can you like have apples hanging from the tree? No problem, cat. I don't have a little shed. It would be very funny to make a little shed and put weights and stuff in it. Can you put item frames on leaves? Probably, but I feel like that'd look a little weird. No hiding picture frames or anything as far as I'm aware. We've got potmans. I don't know how pots work. But I did see some people with pot puzzles. Oh, we have little heads on top now. I don't think we did before. I love that. I love that. That's so nice. I just don't know how pot work. The leaves, man. I definitely need a snack of cherry leaves. But I mostly want saplings. I'll take oak saplings. Let's get some spruce saplings. Let's get some birch saplings. Let's get some cherry saplings. Give me a pale oak. Maybe we'll have a pale oak among the oak trees. I don't know what flowering azaleas really are, but I want them. What's a mangrove propagule? One of my puzzles is can you handle this pot? What do the azalea trees look like? Flowering azalea. How does this thing grow? I guess I got to get bone meal so I could like see these things in action. I see pot, I eat it. Let me try something real quick. Let me actually chop this down. And let's just hit some cherry saplings. I didn't realize I was going to hit that ladder and it just really tickled me for some reason. Those will grow, right? Yeah, so can you just put anything in a pot? That's my thing. I'm like, what if they just put like a water bottle in a pot, you know? I guess I should do the same thing on this side. Some things. Okay. You think it has to be a plant? Ooh, I like that. Okay. Shit. That changes some things. These won't grow if I'm not loaded into the chunk, right? What? Oh my god, cherry blossoms are big. that's a hell of a cherry blossom. I love how the little flower petals come off of it, though. It's beautiful. I just wish it didn't go back like that. I'm going to wind up breaking that for sure. I could have put like dirt up in the path of this so that it wouldn't have spread back like that. Yeah, I'll wind up shearing it. I want them to sprout up in some kind of like natural-ish formation, and then I'll just like fuck with them. Oh. Okay. Those are big fucking cherry blossoms. Oh yeah, let me let's get some oak saplings down. Actually, I should probably just go and save this for next time. Who's on? Hey, look over there. It's a fun way to leave.